Proverbs 21:5 says this: good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. Have you put God first, made him the CEO, the chief everything officer of your business? Have you followed the vision that he has given you by building a plan? And have you created a business that is uniquely suited to that plan? This is DeneenTB, and I have helped hundreds of women to answer these very questions so that they can have a simplified and prosperous business. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the elements of a one-page simple business plan, a plan that will help you to succeed. What's the quote? Oh yeah, fail to plan is a plan to fail. Join me. Hey there. I know that you want a God-centered business, and I know that you want to be successful. That's why I wanted to bring you this, formula for creating a one-page business plan. You see, I love it when I can have like that snapshot of what I'm doing and I'm able to refer back to it often. I can just put it up on my wall and it's there, and I know what my plan is, the one that God has with me. But let's get started with how we actually put God first in this business before you even make a business plan, so that we have this basis for actually making the business plan. It really starts with making him, as I said, the CEO, the Chief Everything Officer. This, of course, is by first having a relationship with Jesus and making him the boss, the Lord over your whole entire life. This includes your business. He has a place for you in his overall plan. I love that. His overall plan. And you have such a specific part to play in his story. Only by being really close to God can you have the understanding and the wisdom to actually follow the plan. God is there to guide you every step of the way. How? Well, by reading his word, by journaling and through prayer. This actually helps you align yourself with him so that you cooperate with his plan for your success. You know, I love my journal. It's not a compartmentalized journal into different sections, like a gratitude section or a prayer request section or even worship and business. I actually have everything together in my journal chronologically. So every single one of my journals has lots of tabs because I'm always thinking about different things. I sit with God for my ideas around marketing or relationship building and the courses that I offer, as much as I sit with God to pray for my family or pray for my friends or even pray for my business clients. My personal needs and my business needs are part of who I am as a whole person. So I just kind of bring everything to God, and he helps me with all of it. I'd love to know, what is your kind of go-to method when it comes to connecting with God? Down in the comments, I would love to know what that really looks like for you. Okay. The next thing we need to look at is the vision that God has given you to build your business. Now, I know, because it happened to me, that God placed into your heart that kind of pull to do something more, especially through business. And he has actually orchestrated your entire life so that you've actually acquired the skills and the abilities, the experience, the knowledge, everything that you need to be able to do the work that he's asking you to do, the one that you feel called to do. And actually, he created you to feel that satisfaction that you have, the significance you feel in what you're doing when you're actually doing that work. Another proverb, I love this one too, Proverbs 29:18 says, when people do not accept divine guidance, they run wild. Now, there's a couple of ways to say divine guidance, and one of those ways is translated into vision. So if you don't have the vision, you're running wild, right? God has a purpose for you to fulfill, and he has placed the vision in you right now. And it's up to you to actually live it out right now, one step at a time. That's what's so important about having the plan, right? That's where getting to know him, sitting with him as your CEO allows you to build the plan, the one that he wants for you. Do you kind of see? It's all like interconnected. It's all interconnected. You cannot really have the God-centered business that he wants for you unless you actually spend time with him to get to know God and what he wants for you. So then you can create the plan that he wants for you. I know when I started in my business with God, there was a few things that I really had to figure out. And those are the things that I've now included in that one-page business plan. And so now even when I work with clients, these are the things that they need to decide as well. So I guess I'm treating you like a client. Is that okay? I hope so. These are really the areas that you have to work through in order to create the business that God designed for you. Now, the first few sections of your one-page plan look like this, and you should be able to answer these parts of your one-page plan without too much of a problem. Got your pencil ready? Are you jotting down notes? Good. The first thing to ask yourself is, what problem do you solve? And how are others already solving this? You actually need to do the research to find out how other people are solving this particular problem. So what is that problem that you are solving, and how are other people already solving it? The second part, or the second section, is who is your ideal client? Yes, you have to niche down into an ideal client. And how many potential clients do you already have? Do you already have a following, a tribe, whatever you're calling it? Who are they? Who are in that list already of people that are interested in what you know how to do, what you know how to solve? The third section right now, I think, is how or what are you using as your marketing channels based on your following? You know, where are you reaching out to people, reaching out to those potential clients, and how are you building relationships with them? These are the first few sections of the one-page business plan that are really important. Are you able to answer these questions? Let me know down in the comments. Tell me, what problem is it that you are solving, and how are you finding your ideal clients now? Let's do just a little bit of a check. Go ahead and put that in the comments. You know, God created you as a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. There is no one else that can bring your part of God's plan into the world because he reserved it just for you. So when you work your business in the way that he created you, it allows you to create a business that will actually energize you every single day, which is so important to want to get out of bed, jump out of bed, and get to do what you get to do, right? That's what we love about this. God will really help you to build your business in a way that, I like to say, always attracts your ideal clients. He wants you to use all those special things about you. And we talk about this a lot in Calling Clarity. We talk about your personality, your values, your talents, your gifts, your experiences, your strengths, your expertise. All of these things are what bring it together so that you show up authentically in your business. So that's where these next sections are really going to be focused on in the one-page business plan. That's how they fit in. So can you answer these? So this, I guess, is the next thing that we're going to talk about is, what is the solution to the problem? What is your solution to the problem? And how does it benefit your ideal clients? So we're kind of combining some things, right? The next part is, how is your solution unique from those that are already in the market because of the way God has created you? And we've done the research. Now we have to figure out how you're different, right? Depending on how God's created you. Another section is, what is your unfair advantage? I love calling this the unfair advantage. What is your unfair advantage over your competition? You know, that thing that you offer that's actually really hard to copy, that someone can't do it because they're not you. Good thing to think about, right? Another section is, how will you deliver your solution? What will it include? It's really important that you deliver it in a way that not only your clients want, but that is energizing to you, whether that is a download, a coaching, a membership program, a retreat. How are you going to deliver it? I have found that when you know yourself better, you experience clarity as you plan for your success. You need to know lots of things about yourself and where God wants to take you so that you can complete all of these sections of your one-page business plan. So how are you feeling about all of these sections to the business plan? Do you feel like you might need a little bit of help? Then you know what? We need to chat. Why don't you set up your clarity call right now so we can see if the Calling Clarity program is right for you, so that you can really move forward with your business, the one that God is asking you to build with a real plan. There's a link down in the description so you can make your appointment today. Okay, there are actually a couple more sections to the one-page business plan. More or less, we've got about 7 to 9 that we've already talked about. I can't remember all of them, but we have quite a few. So we need to think through and write out a couple more places just so that you know how to move forward and really have that success for your business. The first thing that I want to talk about in this area, in this section, is to know your metrics. You really need to know what the key measurements are that will help you determine if you're even being successful. And it doesn't always mean that it has to be an amount of money. It can be clients. It can be just having bigger following. It could be a lot of different metrics. So you have to know those key metrics. The other thing that you need to know, that I need to make sure that you've put on your one-page business plan, is you need to know your costs. The cost for doing business. You need to have a budget. You need to know how the money's coming in, from where is it coming in, and how is it going out? What are the expenses and the things that you need to pay for? Whew. It's a lot of stuff. But when you can write out each of these areas and you can know how you will structure your business, then you have planned for your success. That's really important. So what now? Well, the first thing we talked about is that you need to take time to make God the CEO, the Chief Everything Officer of your business, by meeting with the boss each day. That's number one. The second thing is we have to follow the vision that he has given you for your business and trust him for the results by really getting clear on what he is asking you to do. And then 3, create a business that highlights all of your wonderful skills and parts and amazing abilities so that you can shine for him through your business. A one-page business plan will help you think through and create a successful business that is simplified and focused. I think that's the most important part. Okay, we started with Proverbs 21:5. Do you remember what it said? It said, good planning and hard work lead to prosperity, but hasty shortcuts lead to poverty. Remember, create a plan with him. Plan to build on the vision that he has given you, and then plan to do it in your unique way. Your one-page snapshot business plan will help you to succeed. Do you have all the tools that you need? So let's chat. If you're still missing something, get some clarity. Click that link down in the description to make your appointment today. This is DeneenTB. Make sure to like this video, answer the questions in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, be filled to overflowing.